One of the questions that we see online as health and safety professionals is the question of lagging and leading indicator when it comes to Nearmiss. Is Nearmiss a leading indicator or a lagging indicator? These are one of the common questions that you see online that has brought out different debates. And this video is just to give an analogy and look at both sides and we decide which is actually more correct. For those that say near miss is a lagging indicator, they come from the angle of seeing near miss as an event that has occurred, which is an unfavorable event, which is an event that could have led to an accident, which will give rise to various records being generated. You will start looking at the record of your nemesis. Then from those records, you will be able to put in corrective action. You investigate it to know the various root causes of this particular nemesis in order to put in corrective action. So from that angle, they say this is actually a lagging indicator because it's an event that has occurred based on gaps that are in the system. And also because we look backward when it comes to these near misses. That is the angle that they look at it from. For those that say that near miss is a leading indicator, they look at it as an event that didn't actually lead to an accident, but gives us an insight into possibilities of accident happening in the future. It gives us clear view of what will actually occur, and from that particular incident that has happened, we can actually draw clear from it and prevent a much more severe situation. So from that angle, they look at it like it is leading them to actions to put in place. It gives them insight into what will happen in the future. So from that angle, they say this is actually a leading indicator. I've gone online, done several research, and I've looked at both sides. And to me, I see it from the angle of near miss being. Oh, you want to know my answer? All right. So from what I've seen so far, and from what Nearmiss help us to do as an organization, because when you track Nearmiss, the Nearmiss actually gives you insight into what will happen. Now let's look at it from the overall view of what health and safety is about. Now, health and safety is meant to help us prevent accidents, injuries, illnesses in the workplace. And when there are no accidents, when there are no injuries, when there are no illnesses, when there are no property damage, what we have up NEPA, though it happens once in a while. The purpose of near miss is actually to give us an insight into what will happen in the future. The purpose of health and safety, thank you, we are back. Like I was saying, the purpose of health and safety is to prevent illnesses, ill health. Whatever indicator help us to look at what has already occurred in terms of illnesses, injuries, ill health, the property damage, we can term it as lagging indicator. But when these particular illnesses, ill health, injuries, death, property damage has not occurred, whatever indicator that we are using for measurement should be seen as a leading indicator. And on this premise, I'm of the opinion that near miss is actually giving us an insight and making it possible for us to be proactive in preventing an accident. So I see near miss as more of a leading indicator than a lagging indicator. Wherever you see it, whether leading or lagging, the main purpose is for you to add value to your system. When you have near misses, it's an indication that something more severe is about to happen. And when you investigate near misses, it will help you to prevent your company from incurring loss from that particular accident. So near miss, to me, is more of a leading indicator than a lagging indicator. See you in the next video.